morning and welcome to the new vlog. I had to take a break last week. Not that I was necessarily always going to be posting this once a week anyway, as you know. But I just had a most terrible cold that was refusing to go anyway. I don't normally have colds that last that long. And it's Wednesday today, so it's my day when I need to pick my daughter up from school. So I'm trying to get all sorts of things done this morning because I'm obviously a little bit behind with my life. I'm just about to head back downstairs to get going on with my working day, but I just came here to brush my teeth. I'm now finished with my morning coffee round, so it's good time to brush my teeth. And I've been using my SURI toothbrush. Isn't this such a lovely color? This is I think it was the Sunrise. I need to double check that for you. But this is such a good toothbrush. I mean, it doesn't only just look good, which it clearly does. It has really nice, sleek design. It also has a super long battery life, which if you have had a toothbrush like my old one was, which used to run out of charge every other day, you can really appreciate the ease of not having to charge it all the time. This can last over 40 days, which is amazing. And it also cleans my teeth so well. My teeth is like every time I've used it, it just left them feeling so clean, which is amazing. It comes with a couple of really handy accessories as well. It has this wall mount, which you can just get on your bathroom mirror. And because it's magnetic, you can just adjust it in there. No, what's the word for it? Attach. There we go. English language lesson for this morning. So this is super handy. It comes with this travel case that you can also use for charging because it's USB. So I use actually just this. I just think that this is a really nice invention. It's just really super handy. And yeah, like I said, I've been using this for a year and I can highly recommend that. We have now 4 of these. We are all using it for the whole family. And I've been recommending this for quite a few friends as well who've been on the lookout for new toothbrushes. And they have also very kindly given me a discount code. So you can get 20% off. I'll leave the link and the code below for you in the description. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to start working now. Good and productive day. Feeling a little bit off for some reason, but I'm hoping it's just temporary. And I made myself a coffee in my little thermos mug, so I'm hoping that will wake me up. So I'm going to leave now. I made a packed lunch for my daughter and I'm actually going to drive to my friend's house first. So we are going to have a little catch up and coffee. Well, maybe not coffee, given I'm just drinking one, but tea. And then I'm going to pick my daughter to take her to her netball, and then that's this week done. I was going to show you as well that which you might have noticed already earlier, this is my new, like a fleecy sort of quite thin mid layer, which I was wearing just because I went for a walk this morning, and it's so comfortable and nice that I've been actually now wearing it all day, and I'm not even going to get changed into something more smart whilst I'm leaving because I'm just going to wear this. It's absolutely fine. But yeah, that's the day. It's lovely and beautiful in Bath. I'm hoping that this is going to carry on for the rest of the week as well. And yeah, I'll see you later. It's now the following day, about 9:30, and the sun is shining again in Bath. I'm not sure what has happened, but I'm not going to be complaining. I just came to say hello really quickly. I'm having another busy day of trying to catch up with all the things that I missed last week. You might see that I'm wearing my same outfit as I did yesterday because I just literally got dressed with the stuff that I happen to have on the floor next to my bed. So not very glamorous. I'm about to go to Pilates today again. Third time this week. Don't want to be sounding smug, but I am quite smug about it. It's good and I'm really enjoying it. But I've just come to realize now when I'm doing exercise a lot more than I was doing before that I haven't got any exercise clothes, or I have some, but not much. And for some reason, I seem to have inherited a lot of my daughter's old clothes, which I'm not really sure how that's possible, but there must have been a stage where she needed stuff and now she has rejected some of them. These are mainly tops that she has rejected, some of the old ones, and somehow now those are the only ones that I have. And given that she's 15 and very athletic and I'm 48 and really not that athletic, I think I probably deserve to. I don't think they're going to be necessarily the best fitting items for me, so I probably deserve now to have a bit of an upgrade on my exercise clothing wardrobe. So I'm going to be having a look around what's in there and ordering a few bits, and I will probably show them to you next week as well, on whenever I'm posting the next video, in case you are needing some exercise clothes as well. But my next job is now something not so exciting. I think I've said, I don't know where I've said it because I can't remember what I've said to anywhere. I have too many platforms for my own good sometimes. But I've had a really very busy week, good week, but really very busy. And it's just, it's just been coming and going all the time. And my dressing room is here to prove it, because it just looks like this at the moment. As you can see, all the stuff I've been wearing has been just abandoned in there. There's some clean stuff in there, the dirty stuff in there. And oh, that's my new coat. I could actually try that on. I haven't tried that on yet. You might be thinking, why is she getting herself big winter coats this time of the year? But that's because I live in England and it can often be really miserable, cold and rainy. So I have a new, like a long duvet coat, which I think I'm going to still get some use out of it, even if today is looking like I'll never need that again. But I'm going to try it on that now. I'm doing my sourdough bread this morning. Just remember that I actually fed my starter just this morning. So I'm not sure how it's going to go, but it does look a little bit bubbly at least, so hopefully it's going to be all right. I just re-fed it because it was running quite low. So I just gave it a little bit more flour, just water, and I'm going to leave it room temperature for the time being. Oh, it's a little bit too wet, so put a little bit more flour. There's Mr. Nordic lurking behind the camera. Oh, look at this mess. I've just come downstairs after my little gym session and shower, and I was going to make myself another cup of coffee. And look what I found here. This is so frustrating. It's not the first time this has happened either, and obviously it's going to be all over the place, including the yuck. Right, well, that needs washing now then. Yeah, my plants, bless them, my husband sometimes finds it quite frustrating because I have this feast or famine style of watering routine with my plants. Sometimes I completely soak them up so that there is water coming out everywhere, which then obviously causes a mess. Or this one especially, I keep on forgetting to water it because it's on the shelf and I can't actually reach there especially well. But do you think this is going to teach me a lesson, or am I going to be having the same experience next week again? I mean, next month. I think I'm going to put my money on the latter, because this is definitely not the first or even the second time when this has happened. So I need to now tidy this up. Well, that's it. I got it now cleaned. It wasn't actually as bad job as I thought it could be. I have now watered the plant a little bit. I mean, the soil needs desperately changing, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that now. I'm going to now leave it in here with the little water jug to remind me to keep topping up little by little. As you can see from the poor paper bag, it's experienced some water damage before, but that's all right. I'll look into that another time. Now I'm going to have some more coffee. Oh, and I'm also going to turn on the oven with my new cast iron bread loaf pan, because I'm going to be baking my sourdough today. And here it is, looking beautiful and suitably crunchy. I just need to take it out to cool down on the wire rack. But I bought this new cast iron pan for the bread, just that we can have a loaf-shaped ones as well. So it seems to be working quite well. There she is, looking lovely and crunchy. Must be cooked now. I'll slice it up later, maybe have it with my lunch. Right, it's about 1 o'clock now and I'm about to have my lunch, which is going to be a slice of this sourdough that I baked this morning. Oh, and I also want to show you this jumper was one of the things that I bought. I think it's really cute and warm and quite fun for this time of year. I'm not one to wear much pattern tops. I have stripes, but that's about it. So this feels very wild for me. So I'm wearing it now, I can get used to it. I'm having a slightly eclectic lunch, mainly because I want to eat up some leftovers. So I have a slice of my bread, the sourdough bread, which is a mixture of spelt and rye. Then I have some pickled cabbage. Actually, here's a better picture of it. Looks a little bit grim, but it's actually super, super tasty. So tasty that even my children, who are not the biggest fans of cabbage, were like, this is so good. So it's basically pickled with the sushi wine rice. So it has bits of salt and sugar already. Is it wine rice? No, what is it called? Anyway, you know the stuff, sushi vinegar that has already salt and sugar, the one that you put on your sushi rice. And then I have a little piece of leftover salmon, and oh, there's one piece of avocado. I might actually get a little bit more avocado before they all go off. And then I have also a fruit salad from last night with some walnuts and kefir, which is I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I love having a fruit salad with some kefir on it. So good. Definitely try it if you haven't. And yeah, let's get started with this. Good morning. I tried to catch up with my admin this morning because it's been quite a busy week. So I haven't really had time to do anything yet. I just had a quick shower, didn't even bother washing my hair. It's just on the bun in there, and I'm just going to do my skincare quickly and put some makeup because I have a meeting at 11 o'clock. So yeah, I still have half an hour, it's all right. I'm using this Lancome Genifique Ultimate Serum, which has been lovely. I really like it, the way it makes my skin feel like very moisturized and supple, but not heavy at all. Anyway, I hope you are doing well. What have I done? I can't remember, but my husband, who I call at least on Instagram Mr. Nordic, came back home yesterday from Amsterdam. He used to travel for work quite a lot when the children were younger, and then he had few years when he wasn't traveling that much, and now he seems to be back on the traveling mode. He's been to all sorts of exotic locations. In addition to using the serum, I've also used my UK hair growth serum. As you can see, the bottle is nearly empty, so I've been using this now, I don't know, few months maybe. I'm just reading it says apply 2 to 5 drops directly to the clean, does not need to be washed, dry scalp and massage thoroughly. I think I'm applying more like 20, so maybe that's why it's looking so empty. And I was just going to say that I haven't noticed massive difference in my hair yet, but could be just it hasn't been enough time, and at my current rate it probably isn't going to be enough time, so I need to slow down a little bit. But 2 drops, how is 2 drops going to be going through my whole big head? Unless I'm just supposed to use it on the front or something, get a very, very full fringe. So I'm also using this UK Brow Serum. I bought this bundle that had this and the hair one, and also the other one I'm about to use, which is for the lashes. The lashes I have had, lashes one I've had already for a couple of years, and it's really good. It's very, very good. Even my mom, who is in her mid-70s, used it and noticed clear improvement on her lashes, so it definitely works. So that's why I thought I'll try also the brow one. And I do feel like that maybe they're getting a little bit fuller, but the problem is that with anything like this, it takes a time. Nothing like hair growth doesn't happen instantly, but I have faith because I know that the lash one definitely works. And now I have done that, put my face on my skincare on, I'm going to now mix my Tatcha sunscreen. I mean, there's no sun and I'm thinking I'm going to be mainly indoors, but it's a habit that I wear sunscreen every day. I actually need a little bit of moisturizer. I just feel a little bit dry my skin. My lovely Poppy Brown face base is about to finish. I'm scraping it every last bit because although it's pricey, it's really good, really very good. Would really happily buy another pot, but I think I have a few others to use up before I need to be buying anymore. Sorry, I keep looking at the wrong end of the camera, honestly. I'm such an amateur. Yeah, so I'm mixing this. I'm using this little plate, metal plate, because it's easy to wash. This is an old classic that I used to wear loads back in the day, and I bought a new one recently because I used to always really like this. and I'm just going to use a little bit of that few drops to mix it with the SPF. My skin is in relatively good condition. I mean, it's a little bit red today, this morning, but it's in relatively good condition at the moment, so I don't need that much coverage. So I either mix my foundation to serum or quite often on this. This is really nice, this SPF. I wonder if it has some sort of serum-esque something as well, because it feels quite matte and a little bit like a powdery almost, but like in a really nice consistency. Right, so I'm just spreading this. And this is my brush. I shared a reel about this, and then the eyebrow pen, which I'm about to, or tool that I'm about to use shortly. And a few days later, I got a text message from my mom where she was saying, oh, look what I spotted on the internet and ordered for myself. And she had bought for herself this one as well. And now she's loving it too. It's from Vita Liberata, and it's meant for fake tan for body, but I think I don't know, I've never used this for the fake tan for the body, but it works so well for the foundation. I think it's brilliant. You get really nice, dewy, but not too, it just really works for the blending. As I'm looking a little bit pasty and feeling a little bit pasty, I'm going to be adding also some of the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. This has a quite nice, little bit creamy texture. Right, next up is my eyebrow ink pen. I love the end. I don't know if you can see it, but it has these little ridges, and the color, which mine is the blonde something, is so good. I just really, I think this is the best. I'm a big fan of, my eyebrows have been getting shorter and shorter as I'm getting older. Like they seem to be losing the volume, especially in here. So I've been using all sorts of different brow products, and this is definitely my current favorite one. A little bit at the end, not to go too far. I can't quite see where it's actually going. And then if I need, I also fill it a little bit on the bottom in here. Although that's looking less gappy now than what it has been. So maybe the brow product really is working. I'm going to put some mascara. I've been wearing lots of mascara lately. Sometimes I'm just so lazy. And I'm already thinking in the mornings that I can't be asked to wash it away later in the day, so I don't wear any, which I'm not sure if it's the right way to think about it, but that's what I do. But I've been wearing it quite a lot lately. Oh, this is quite a nice one. This is Sexy Berry from Beauty By, and it's quite nice, quite dark red. I don't always wear lip liner, but maybe it helps me to keep the lipstick on for long. And this is my old favorite from Bobbi Brown. I'm looking very pasty on there. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to go to get ready for the meeting now, and to also think about something to cook for tonight. We had a takeaway yesterday, so I feel like it should be something relatively healthy to compensate. I'm about to head out to my Pilates class, and I think I'm going to actually end this vlog. It's been a bit of a haphazard kind of vlog. It's been spread over a few different days, so it's just this what it is. I'm not even going to apologize. I think you already know that these are not the most polished videos. I think the next one I'll probably start filming in a couple of days' time, once I have caught up with all the admin and work stuff that I was so behind. So hopefully there's going to be a little bit more of a structure and something a little bit more exciting happening than just me bimbling around at home. But it's, you know, this is just what it is. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.